Good evening, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and we have some new Earthbound and Immortal support revealed, and I'm super happy to say that, well, I was right. So if you don't know, they revealed a card art that looked like an Earthbound Immortal, but it didn't actually give us its effects, and it didn't also give us its name. So I assumed it was Earthbound Immortal support, and hold and below, we were correct, and not only is it just not one card, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new cards to go over. So, yeah, you really can't go down from here because all the Earthbound Mortal stuff is cool but not great. And if you don't know, I made a whole video like discussing what the deck needs. We need a better field spell. We need a win condition, so like a fusion or a synchro, and it looks like that's what it gave us. So let's actually go into this. So first things first, we have Juzi Suru Groundkeeper, Earthbound Prisoner Groundkeeper. The level 1 Dark Fiend Tuner effect monster. I already tell you that the tuner means you can make synchros, which is great, but also it's a level 1, meaning we can actually add this card to hand with 1-for-1. We can special summon it. Also, because it has 300 defense and 300 attack, it actually has some Gizmex support. So the Gizmex, if you don't know, have the ability to add monsters with the same attack and defense as themselves. And it looks like based on the 3 cards we get, 2 of them have that kind of ability. So there might be some Gizmex synergy here. We'll just have to read what it does and go from here. So this is, like I said, Earthbound Prisoner Groundkeeper. 300 attack, 300 defense. You only use the first effect of this card once per turn. If this card is no more special summon, so 1-for-1 works. You can special summon 1 level 5 or lower Earthbound monster from your deck or graveyard. Okay, so that's already kind of insane. So this just summons one from the deck. Really, really solid there. You can't special summon for the rest of the turn except fusions and synchros. Who cares? That's actually a crazy effect. And he can't use himself. Oh, wait. Special summon a level 5 or lower Earthbound Immortal from the deck except Earthbound Prisoner Groundkeeper. So it's himself. Or Earthbound Spirit. I'm not sure what that card is. But already, that first effect is amazing. So on summon, it just special summons one from deck. That's an easy synchro summon. So this is a 1-card synchro and a tuner, which is absolutely amazing. And second effect is Earthbound monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or card effects while there is a field zone, except this card. That's absolutely pretty good. The idea here is that if you leave it on field, I hate that it has 300 defense and 300 attack, but if it's on field still, none of your cards can be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is absolutely insane because that means the Earthbound Mortals are actually like really big boss monsters that attack directly and they can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. That's a pretty good effect. I just wish it wasn't on such a weenie monster. Now we have Susa Juni Stone Sweeper, the Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper. The level 5 Dark Fiend effect monster, 1600, 16 defense. You can only special summon this card with its first effect once per turn. You can only use the second effect once per turn. If there is a field spell, special summon this card from your hand. So already that's a free level 5. So hey, some punk synergies going on here. A 5 plus a 3 equals 8. So hey, maybe we might play Earthbound Immortal punk. Who knows? But you can discard this card. Add 1 level 3 or lower Fiend Tuner from your deck to hand. Also, you can't special summon the rest of this turn except fusions and synchros. If those are the only restrictions we have, this is absolutely crazy support. Because the one thing's first, the level 1 is just a free Synchro 6. And this guy is just a free summon onto the field as long as you control a field spell. And you can just discard up, add the level 1 normal summon, and you get a free single 6. This is like by itself already a really cool loop in like other decks. Like I can see a deck like Virtual World that doesn't use normal summon use this engine just to summon out 6s, which is pretty solid. Like if you want a Synchro 6, this is the way to do it. We also have Juzi Sura Linewalker, Earth Prisoner Linewalker. The level 3 Dark Fiend Tuner effect monster, 800 attack, 1100 defense. Can only use the first and second of this card once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, add one Earthbound Prisoner or Heronic Synchro Fusion from your deck to your hand, or graveyard to your hand. I'm not sure what Heronic Synchro Fusion is. It might be a new spell card we're getting, or it's an older card I just don't know. We'll find out. If you control a level 6 or higher Earthbound monster except Earthbound Spirit, you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one opponent's effect monster. Now, special summon from the extra deck, shuffle it into the deck, then your opponent can special summon one monster with the same name from their extra deck. Huh? What? Alright, so this removal effect is pretty weird. It says, if you control a level 6 monster, except a spirit, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target one opponent's effect monster that was special summon the extra deck, shuffle into the deck, then your opponent can special summon one monster the same name from their extra deck. So what's the point of that? Like, you put it back to the extra deck just for them to re-summon it? That doesn't sound that good, but maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe it's like bottomless. Like, trap tricks have the ability to banish you for like half a turn, and then when it comes back, you just bottomless it again, or you steal it. So I can see that maybe there's like some synergy going on here that I just don't know. But right now, it does seem like a good effect. But it is just a free level 3 that adds Earthbound Prison or Heronic Synchro Fusion. So we'll just keep reading. So next, that's the last of the main deck monsters. Let's actually go over the new fusions, because we have fusions now for Earthbound, which I highly recommended in my video. I said that we could get some new fusions, like we got for the, what's it called, the Sacred Beast archetype. We can also get synchros like Malefics, because to be honest, Earthbound Immortals are just worse Malefics until now. So let's actually read these cards and see if they're any good. So we have a new Kraken monster, Earthbound Servant Gaio Kraken. It's a level 8 Dark Fiend Fusion effect monster. Hey, there's Punk Synergy. Any 3 plus an 8 equals 11. Materials require 2 Earthbound monsters except Earthbound Spirit. You only use the first and second event to this card once per turn each. If this card is special summoned, you can add one field spell from your deck or graveyard to your hand. That's any field spell. That's a Punk Searcher. That's actually pretty good. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck, you can destroy as many of their special summoned monsters as you do possible, and if you do, inflict 800 damage for each monster destroyed by this card effect. Wait. Let me read that again. You only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. If this card is special summoned, add one field spell to your deck to hand. If monsters is special summoned from your opponent's extra deck, destroy as many of their special summoned monsters as possible. That's actually kind of insane. Holy shit, is Earthbound Immortals good? Holy crap, this card is insane. Hold on, let me read the level 1 real quick. Level 1, if this one rolls special, level 5 lower, Earthbound from your deck or graveyard. So wait a minute, I just realized something. You can, let's say you summon out the level 1. You summon out the level 1. Level 1, special summon out the level 3. Level 3 on normal or special adds you Earthbound Prison, which is a spell card, as I'm guessing is like a fusion card. You activate it, fusion summon Earthbound monsters, make this Kraken dude, add a field spell. There's some synergy here. There's some actual like good cards here. Holy shit. And yeah, I want to read more into this. We might actually have some good cards. Holy crap, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 5 more cards, and so far these cards are cracked. Okay, this is Servant Giogrius Ladius. Earthbound Servant Giogrius, the level 10 Dark Fiend Fusion effect monster, 3000 attack, 1800 defense. Materials are 1 Earthbound Fusion plus Earthbound Synchro. That's going to be hard as fuck to make, but let's see. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles opponent's monster, change its attack to 0. If the opponent's monster is destroyed by battle card effect, destroy all cards they control. If a face-up card leaves the field by your opponent, specify 1 Earthbound monster from your deck or extra deck except Earthbound Spirit. Okay, this card's kind of cool. It requires 8 Earthbound monsters Synchro and Fusion to make. So it requires Kraken plus whatever Synchro we're getting. I don't know how easy it is to make, but this is like a boss monster. It seems really cool. I just feel like there's ways to get around this guy. I don't know. I think this card's really cool. I definitely like the first fusion better, just because it's 2800 and it blows up the field, and it adds a field spell. Any field spell from deck, there's some huge potential there. That's a broken effect on a monster. Now here's our new Synchro we got. We had level 8 Dark Fiend Synchro effect monster, Earthbound Servant Gile Griffin. Materials are 1 Dark Tuner plus a non-tuner monster, so it is generic. You can only use the first effect of this card and second effect of this card once per turn. Quick effect, special summon 1 Earthbound monster from your graveyard in defense position, except Earthbound Servant Gile Griffin or Earthbound Spirit. Also, you can't special summon the rest of this turn except Fusion or Synchros, which is not a restriction. If this card is destroyed by your opponent, destroy 1 card on the field and then inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each Earthbound Immortal with different names you control in your graveyard, except them itself. So it has a cool floating effect where it burns your opponent and destroys a card. And also, like I said, quick effect special summons Earthbound from your graveyard, which could trigger their effects, and it reborns any of them as long as it's not a Griffin or Earthbound Spirit, which who cares, because let's say you have one of these other guys engraved, you can just reborn them and then bam, you're just good to go. You're just popping off. This card is sick. Really good. We also have Earthbound Servant Geo Gremlin. It's a level 6 Synchro Dark Fiend effect monster. And its materials is 1 Dark Tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Go use the first effect and the second effect of this card once returned. During the main phase of the effect, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Your opponent chooses one of these effects to apply. Destroy that monster. Gain life points equal to the monster's attack. And then during your battle phase, quick effect, fusion summon 1 fusion Earthbound fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing the fusion material from grave, hand, or field. Holy shit, there's synchro fusions. Holy crap, you don't need a fusion spell. You can literally synchro into this guy, and then quick effect fusion summon into the fucking Kraken, and then Kraken can then just board wipe. Holy shit, that's crazy. And then the fusion adds a field spell. Or you can already summon Kraken on your turn, have this synchro on field, use the synchro plus the fusion to make the big guy. Holy shit, there's some plays going on here. Holy shit, this is actually kind of insane. We have 2 new other cards. We have Earthbound Prison. So this is their new field spell. When this card is activated, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls. This card gains this effect. Negate that monster's effects. That's not until the end of the turn. That's forever. That's an insane effect on activation of this field spell. Negate that monster's effects. Holy shit, that's insane. And then during the main phase, you can normal summon 1 Earthbound monster to addition to your normal summon, except Earthbound Spirit. It gains this effect once per turn. And if this card is destroyed by opponent's card effect, while you have an Earthbound monster in your field or engrave, have your opponent's life points, and if you do, negate the effects of all face-up cards currently controlled until the end of the turn. Holy shit! This card's stupid. You can activate this field spell. Your opponent will be like, cool, negate it and destroy it. And you'd be like, cool, Dark Ruler you without lowering your life points. Special summon an Earthbound from your deck? Wait. If this card is destroyed by opponent's card effects and an Earthbound monster on the field or in grave, have your opponent's life points negate the effects of all face-up monsters you currently control until the end of the turn. You realize Earthbound Immortals, their whole gimmick is that they attack directly. This card literally just says, hey, if they didn't negate me, I'm Dark Ruler. If they don't negate me, then I target an effect monster your opponent controls, and it just negates it. That's stupid. This card's stupid. Holy shit. And then we have one more card. This is the new Synchro card, the Harmony Synchro Fusion. Normal spell card. You activate this effect with this card's name once per turn. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck. The turn you activate this card, except Fusion or Synchros. Send 2 face-up monsters you control to graveyard, a tuner or non-tuner. Special summon 1 Fusion or Synchro monster. Oh, summon Fusion and Synchro monster from your extra deck. That could be Fusion and Synchro summon using only the sent monsters as material. Holy shit, this card cheats out the Fusion and Synchro So you can just go straight into the big fusion. These cards are insane. What the fuck? What the fuck? These cards are stupid. What the fuck? Like, no joke. Earthbound Immortal meta? What the hell? All these cards are good. Not only good, they're great. I can see this being splashed in other decks. If there's a deck that doesn't need its normal summon and it has a field spell, holy shit, these cards are insane. I might have to try these in Punk. We might have Punk Earthbound Immortals, not ironically. Holy shit, these cards are stupid. And they're level 3s and 5s. Ooh, there's some potential here, boys. Oh, there's some potential here. There's some Punk gameplay going on. There's the mind's going. Holy crap, these cards are stupid. I'm going to think about it. You all take good one. Take care. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.